She's saying hi, our yellow lab there. It is time to work with your checklist for creative photography and see how far you are. Right, Days? All right, are you ready for the next thing? So far, we have had all of your flower photography with your name and verse on it with text. Then we have gone to your movie inspiration. Way to go, you guys made me laugh, LOL, with your funny movie recreation photography. Loved it. Thank you for posting. Then we're on your artist study page, Vincent van Gogh, inspired art using the Prisma app. Hopefully you have some of these, I'm already thinking, for your final four, for your final best four, for the end, the crescendo of your best work in May to have on the art exhibit on artsonia.com. Then we were on art theory, where we went over color theory. Things hopefully was a review to you that I've been teaching you throughout the year, like analogous color scheme, monochromatic, primary colors, basics. And then you took your Kahoot quiz on color theory. Hopefully you aced that. If not, you could take it again. So cool, and I'll change your grade to get it up. All right? Then we were on your artist study page of Andy Warhol inspired triptych. Handshake, good girl. A triptych is 3 panels of the same painting of yours with 3 different colors. So I taught you digitally how to do that. Now we're on the next thing on your list, and we're gonna get really creative with photography. The next thing says use string with your photography. Then you're gonna use a mirror with your photography and make a string, experiment. I'm gonna show you some really cool experiments, all while using your composition rules we learned and we looked at on YouTube with the videos. Way to go. With each of your assignments, I've been telling you, I saw you using symmetry, which means balance. I've been seeing you use fill the frame or framing your work or diagonals, leading lines, and most of you used rule of thirds. Way to go using the composition skills that you use to make your photography amazing. All right, before we go to using tubes and strings with your work, it's coming up. I wanted to show you, in case you're not looking at all of the instructions, my video lessons on Google Classroom, the links, when you did Vincent van Gogh, I didn't have this done at the time, but there it is on Google Slides. With a slide, I photographed my Van Gogh painted background. I put it on a Google slide, and then I overlapped by inserting different images of my art, text, and my photography using the Prisma app. So cool, right? Hopefully yours came amazing. Can't wait to grade it if you didn't have it in. We're going to be using mirrors. That's one of your creative ideas, to use a mirror. That's a big mirror. I don't have one that big. I have a little one. So we're going to get creative with mirrors. And look familiar? Yep, we did that. So when it says your next assignment's to get creative with photography, I'm hoping you can use ideas from the internet like I'm showing you. And on there it has to use string. I thought I'd be teaching you in the classroom, printing out your photography. They have a bag, a plastic bag over their lens. I'll be putting this website, the link on there. But remember this one I printed out for you? It shows that they sewed with string directly on their photography. I was going to be doing that, modeling that for you in the class, but since we are kind of stuck at home and we're trying to do social distancing right now, I wanted to make sure that if you don't have a way to print out your photography and sew on it or put string on it to make it dimensional, that I'm showing you that you can use any of these other creative photography ideas, including these people kind of burnt and melted. This person ripped their photo, and this one poured water on their photography. So if you don't have your photography printed, I'm going to be showing you with creative photography ideas how you can still be creative with strings. I have an empty toilet paper roll. Have you guys seen the videos, if you look on YouTube, how people look through a hole and they're on the other end? Someone even did that for their photography. It looked really cool, like they were in a tunnel. Whoa. So that's one way to be creative. You could photograph yourself, a flower, a stuffed animal, different things on the end. That could be one click photo you submit using creative photography. Another one using a mirror. All right, I want to make sure I'm showing you all the ideas. And if we're on this, have you done your Andy Warhol inspired artist study? for my video lesson, showed you how to do the triptych, but I didn't spend the whole time showing you how I photographed my art that I did in an art pad, and I watercolored on a wash on top of it for the video lesson. But here I took a photograph of my art pad, added it on my drive, and then when I inserted an image, I was able to insert this to submit my Andy Warhol artist study page digitally. I just wanted to show you a finished, completed Andy Warhol artist study page with my triptych, my 3-panel painting, so you know, if you haven't done that yet, how you could quickly get caught up and ace it and do an artist study. When I did that tutorial, I said don't forget to make a copy of your triptych, your 3-panel, so hopefully you have that as well for your finished product. Alright, so now let's get creative using composition skills. Are we going to use symmetry, rule of thirds? Let's try it out. Alright, so I showed you how you can use a simple empty roll to be creative. String. It said on here string. Some photographers have strings coming at them, and they have someone helping them hold the strings on the other side, or you could just set it up like I'm doing it, and you could have strings coming out. Do you like that effect or not? You can make it dimensional. Daisy! I think it'll look cooler when it was attached to my dog, so I'll probably try it and have some examples on there with my Boston Terrier and my yellow Labrador. So I could set these guys up with strings, have it coming to the camera, and make it dimensional, and that would look cool, but you probably need an assistant for something like that, and Daisy doesn't like it. Alright, so you don't have strings. You don't want to do anything with strings where they're dangling and you have dimension. Then you can use fabric. So we're getting creative with creative photography. Some people use plastic bags and they put the bags around their camera for different things, making their photography a little more like the cone, dimensional, so you have something you're looking through or something framing the picture. Remember, framing? You can use framing with things outside like trees, or you can use fabric that you're peeking through. Click. All right, that would be a picture right there. So be creative. I can't wait to see your ideas. Are you going to go through a see-through film? Are you going to be peeking out of something? With your creative photography, I get to see how creative you can be for these last 3 things you're going to submit before I see your final 4 best work. Over and out. Can't wait to see your work, class. Say bye, Daisy. Bye. Oh, handshake. Handshake. See ya.